Hey everybody, Raccoon Ninja here, and welcome back to Fortresscraft. So, what we are going to do today, we are going to jump directly into it, is I have this monstrosity created. So, what I did was, instead of relying on our machines down south to get us some of the chromed and magnetic blocks, what I wanted to do was speed up the production of that without really hindering our Heimel block production. So, I had this guy going and doing all the things. So, what do we have? We have these guys getting made at a rapid pace with whatever we have in our inventory. I know I said I was going to put down a pipeline. I only have 176 transport pipes down into our cold cavern, so I wasn't able to get our imbued machine blocks all the way down there. So we're just gonna have to live with it for now, but I got this up and running so that we can mimic it. We can get this all up and running, get all these done, and we're actually making some pretty good progress. So what do we have? We have 1,029 chromed blocks and 341 magnetic machine blocks. I had more, but let's see what we have for particle. So we have 75 particle filters, we have 27 particle compressors, 63 particle storage, and we have 81 gas bottlers. So I finally did the thing I said I was going to do between episodes, and I made a brand new sulfur-based particle filter. So let's go put that down. While we are doing that, the other thing I want to do is sneeze. It's definitely coming. I do have a sneeze coming, but it is just not at the moment. So, what do we have? Geothermal is the other thing that we need to make. We are halfway there. We need... No, we are not even close to halfway there. We are halfway there on chromed blocks, but nah, we're only a fifth of the way there on magnetic blocks. So let's make 15 of these and wait for a lot more of those to come in. Yes. So let's go down into the magma cavern, and we're gonna put down the particle compressor. The particle filter, particle compression filter, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, where do we go up here? I don't know anymore. I probably filled in all my holes because I was sick of filling them, sick of falling in them. There we go. Perfect. So how we doing over here? They're getting a little bit close, but not too bad. I did move one of our lancers down here so that I could kind of take care of these guys as they're going. Let's just make sure that we don't have any other surprises coming in, because we do not want surprises. We've got this coming in here, so this is kind of a recent addition. What are we doing over here? We're looking pretty good in this direction, so we don't have to worry about defending there. And over here, it's coming, but not too close. So, I think we're doing pretty good. If I do say so myself, which I do. Alright. Let's head down into... I really have to sneeze and it will not come out. It is super annoying. Oh man, it's twice now that I almost sneezed, and it is gonna bother me. And it's gonna come at the most inopportune time when I'm like mid-sentence. Anywho, how's everybody doing today? Hope you have a great day. It's today Thursday. We got one more day before the weekend. Gotta be excited about that. Alright. Where is our hole? Let's get these all collected up. And boom. Got 2 more lifts. 1 more after this. That is a long way down. As you can imagine, finding magma is not necessarily near the surface. That's just free fall the rest of the way. I am totally gonna kill myself. I know I am. Hey, I actually didn't. I'm fairly impressed. Go me. Good day, EP Geek. Good to have you. And here we are. And we already have this set up, so we can just go ahead and put our stuff down. So what do we need? We need... What do we need? Alright, so we need particle filter, particle compressor, gas storage or particle storage, and gas bottler. Where's the gas bottler? There she blues. Alright, and we need to power both of these guys, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Why can I not remember these? 5? Something like that. 5. There we go. And then this guy. I think we do need to make some pipes though. So we'll do that in just 1 hot second here. There we go. And hopefully not die, because that would be bad. I think even if these are unpowered, they will still kill you. So just be on the lookout for that. Alright, and I don't think we have any spare pipes. I do have 1 pipe in the coal cavern that I left up there, but it is what it is. Pipe. Blue pipe straight. Need...
Crafting.
Let's see.
Crafting.
I think we need 3 of these. I'm gonna try... Do I want to try the thing? Lifts onto the magma layer, or magma caverns suck on multiplayer. Only 64 block max. Is there a 64 block maximum on lifts? That doesn't make sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. I don't get it. Alright. I was gonna try stacking the machines, but I'm lazy. So let's just put a pipe between them. So I think you can stack the storage and the bottler. Don't worry, I'll provide the wind. I would rather not. Yeah, I appreciate the offer, but nah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we will stick with the earth and fire. That is all we need. Oops. Did I only go 6? My bad. There we go. And then we'll go off to the side, like so. And we'll do the bottler. So we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And voila. Boom. There we have it. So let's put down some of these guys. And this should be working, right? Yes, good. Sulfur, sulfur. Cool. So we have some sulfur. We can start upgrading our trencher drills. Cool. Actually, I want to grab this. We do not need it down there permanently. Why is it only 64 blocks in multiplayer for a lift? That doesn't make sense. You know the reason why? That makes 0 sense. Oh, multiplayer only loads about 64 blocks from the player. That's weird. So it only loads like a 64 length chunk, or like 4 16 length chunks. Weird. Seems like a design flaw, but hey, what do I know? Whenever report design flaws, they are apparently working as intended. Working as intended. But I digress. So what else we got? So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus this episode on trying to get the geothermal. I'm fairly certain I can get it. I think we can produce the blocks fast enough. Need sulfur to make Felcor bomber bombs. These are really good for clearing cryoplasm. Yeah, I was reading on that. Like, one sulfur bomb can clear like a 64 or 128 swath of cryoplasm. It seems pretty good. I think the bombs are a little expensive, but you make like 5 at a time, so it's not too incredibly bad. I haven't looked into it too much. That's I think we have it unlocked, right? No, we don't. We do have it unlocked, we just have to go buy the research. Or, if we have the research unlocked, we have to buy the blueprint. Recipe. Yes, recipe. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now what do we got here? Alright. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Wanted to finish this up because this I did not finish. Alright, we'll take you down, we'll take you down. So we have this all cleared up. We have chrome going in here, chromium going in here. We'll probably take it off of here. We'll do 2 and 2. Right. There we go. And then we have molybdenum and molybdenum going here. What are we doing? So this one is still filling up. And that one should be on its way back up. This one looks like it just came and went, and it's half filled already. So that one should be on its way up as well. So we've got 2 dedicated to chromium, 2 dedicated to molybdenum. Actually, I wanted to destroy this because we want to use this furnace as dedicated for our other materials. And then I've got all of this cleaned up, so I can do like so. And our cargo lift is empty, which is what we wanted. Good. Good. So how are we doing down here? Hey, we got tons of Heimel blocks. That is awesome. That is awesome. And I think we need the magnetic blocks. Yeah, the magnetic ones are what we really need. So I'm going to leave those there for the Heimel blocks. And all is well. 64 by 64 by 64 for the cryoplasm bombs. Cool. Cool. Alright. Let's make some more magma bore components. And I have to fix a derp of mine. Apparently, math is hard. So, yeah. We need to go one more with these. Because it needs to be, it should have been 16 in each direction, and I only did 15 in each direction. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And head on over yonder. And then we will extend one more in this direction. Being very careful to place those, because they are quite expensive if you mess up the build to me. Like I almost did there. Awesome. So this was perfect, and we have to break it now. So, well. Boom. And there we go. So this is going to be the official size. For multiplayer servers, they only transmit 64 area around the client produce to prevent lag. Makes sense. It's kind of a bummer that the game mechanics don't work as a result, though. What are you doing here? You should not be over here. One of these things is not like the other. Alrighty then. So we've got that taken care of. Let's go back to the surface. Do we want to go back to the surface? I think we want to go back to the surface. Yes, we want to go back to the surface. Alright. We'll throw you away. Get us charged up. And voila. So this thing's pretty fast. So we got 30 and 26. Not super duper incredibly fast. Oh, we ran out of materials though. That would be why. And there we go. There we go. Alright, so can we make any more of these guys? I think we might be able to make one more batch of 5. It was the geothermals. Yes, we have exactly 100 magnetic machine blocks. That is pretty nice. So, we have 20, we need 55 more. That's a lot. And unfortunately, these machines are pretty expensive. So what do we need? We need the magnetic block assembler. Oh, no. They're not expensive. Like, at all. Okay. I might just make another of the magnetics just so that we can increase our production. Yeah. Why don't we? Why don't we? Why don't we? I hate when it does this. You have a hopper. Grab one. There you go. All right. Why don't we do this? Boom. We'll do remove only, since it apparently does not have the ability to be smart enough on grabbing some power or some fuel on its way out. We'll do it like that. There we go. So it's remove only, so that should fill up there, and then we should be good. Now we're cooking. When it has materials to actually make things, it goes fairly quickly, but not quickly enough. So we need lots more. We need lots and lots and lots more. Yeah, let me make another magnetic one, just so that we can double the output. Magnetic. There we go. Don't know if I can squeeze this in here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Go like so, and then we'll go like jetpack. Super annoying. There. There we go. Good as new. Let's prime that guy. One imbued. Oh yeah, we need the imbued too. Oh, there's always something. There we go. Boom. It's a little ugly, but it'll do. It'll do. Remove only. Voila. Let's actually change this up. Oops. And we will replace all of this with piping. Let's see. Oh. And why? I dug down for the explicit reason that I didn't want that to go in the wrong direction and fill the wrong hopper. I think we're good though. So we have so many different conveyors and pipes going in any which way here. I didn't want to, yeah, we're good. There. Good, 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 good. Alright. And boom. And boom. What do these require? Is this 4? It is 4. Ugh. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. Alright. And why don't we just fill these with molybdenum as well? And there we go. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. And let's check our output now. So we should... Oh, yeah. We're getting some good output. Yeah. I think we will be able to finish before the end of this episode, which is a good thing. We need geothermal generator.
Crafting.
25 out of 75. So we are doing good. The other thing that we need to do, I think we need the heat-treated pipes, or the heat-resistant pipes. So we do need to get that in place. So let's bring this down, and we'll start cooking those up. What am I doing? I have a teleporter. I don't need to take your lift. Boom. Alright, so where do we want to put the geothermal? I think we put the geothermal maybe down here in the space that we previously used for the mass storage. Actually, we probably want to put it by the magma bore and then transmit the power over here. That would probably be a great idea. And Arthur lost his charge, so let's get him charged up. Let's charge up pursuit. Voila. So the thing about the geothermal, you can't just move it around like you can the turbines. You have to place it down, and you have to drill all the way down to the magma layer with some of the heat-resistant pipes. So very similar to the cargo lifts, except just one pipe right down the middle, and then it goes all the way down to the magma layer instead of to the layer of your choosing. Now, I think. See, you don't want to put it above or below. You have to put it to the side. And I think I want to put it so that it's touching. Is there any reason I don't want to put it so it's touching? Anybody have any specific feedback on that? Oops. I think we want to do touching. What do we have left? 10. There we go. So, I'll put it touching unless anybody has any particular reason we don't want to. What you do want to do, though, is at the midway point. So right here is where a pipe is going to come out. I think it's right here. It should be in the middle layer of the 3 block and then the middle of the 33. So we have a pipe that comes out here that spews out magma, so you want to make sure you keep that clear. Alright. And then we're probably just going to surround that thing with geothermal generators. And you also have to inject some, or well, you don't have to inject. You have to insert freeze-on to max out the rate. So it does like 20 times more, or 40 times more. According to a screenshot that I was sent, it looks like it does 16,000 power on Rapid Plentiful, but we'll have to see. I didn't see any information on that in the wiki. It looked like it was just the regular 8150 or whatever it was, 8154. But the screenshot I saw was double that. It was 16 something. Alright. So we got that going. We got our molybdenum going here, which is also good. Now, oh, yeah, I probably should have done this earlier in the episode. We also need to get this guy up and running. So I unpowered this so that we could fix the rate at which it creates materials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this back to 300 and 300. And we are going to ignore that for now, I think. I wish you could set a hopper to have a maximum. Like I could set this to an 80 maximum. That would be nice. I'd even pay more. I would do like 5 hoppers that you combine into one hopper that has a settable maximum limit. Yeah, that'd be nice, because then we could actually... Do I want to upgrade this? I think I want to upgrade this. I'm gonna get Kiddo 2 into the shower. Yeah, you do your thing. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you later. And obviously you can always hit me up in Discord. I will be there. I think I want to upgrade this. What do we need? What do we need to upgrade? We need cargo lift. Improved cargo lift. We need the ultimate upgrade module and a basic minecart. Ultimate upgrade module. Ultimate upgrade module. That's pretty freaking expensive, but I mean, I guess if we need to do it, we need to do it. So, I just put a teleporter down here. Let's It's going to use up tons of power, but I think it would be a good idea. Teleporter. We need some gold foil anyway. So let's head back to the surface. And actually, I'm gonna head down and see how much sulfur we got. See what we can do about making another trencher or a Mark III trencher. Welcome, James. Thanks for stopping out. Always a pleasure to see you. And voila. Boom, 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 and boom. How many do we have? 46. I think we need like 64. Something like that. So, we are getting there. Not quite enough, but we're getting there. Yeah, we definitely need a teleporter down here. And we need to make a marker. We need 2 teleporters, actually. You know what? Can we actually make a marker right now and get that in place? I would like to get that in place. Just so that we'll have quick and easy access. Oh, I took the absolute worst way to get through here. Alright. We'll set it right here, I think. What do we have? We have a crystal clock, so we'll do it like so. And we will do like so. And there we go. So now let's head back. We'll have a marker so we can put down the teleporter. We can immediately put the marker in. We can teleport down here and put down the other teleporter so that we will have a nice fast travel system. No more lifts. Well, one more lift. If we need to go from this level down to magma layer, or magma cavern, we can just go down that one lift. Should be very rare. We have to go down there just to collect sulfur. So not a big deal. Boom. And one more back to civilization. All that good stuff. Still waiting on that elevator music. Voila. Alright, so we're actually looking pretty good here. Let's grab the cargo lift out of here. Why can't I grab this? Why is this full? Weird. It's moving. It has no power. I am so confused. Well, I guess let's give it power and let it do its thing. I don't know how it's moving without power. But, no. Alright, so we'll wait for this to come back to the surface, and then we will grab it out of there post-haste. If it ever goes. If it ever goes. Do we have any gold foil, actually? Yes, we have a gold foil machine. It's just not in our hoppers. It's making the upgrade modules that we have already. And unloaded. Boom. All right. Let's go get some of these guys. Right here. It's got 100 gold foil. We'll make ourselves a couple of teleporters. teleporter. We'll make 2 of them. And I think I'm gonna do... we need power on this. I think we'll go right here. Oh, we gotta orient it. What a ripoff. There we go. We'll insert our marker. Then we need another marker that we could put up here. Perfect. 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 Yeah, that one's gonna take a while to power up. So the distance is what determines how much charge it needs. So this target is 256 away, so, and this one is 769 away. So this one, we won't be able to just spam this one like we can with this one. So just kind of be aware of that. Don't go up and down all willy-nilly, nimbly-bimbly. Let's see. Why are you using enriched coal? You should be using the infused coal. That's why you're charging so slowly. There we go. Sometimes it derps out and it doesn't upgrade them to infused coal right away. I don't know why. I think it might just be from like loading into the game. It just does its own thing. Wow, we have a lot. There we go. Let's see how many of these bad boys we can make. Geothermal. 3 more. Oh, inventory's full. Why wouldn't it be? Ugh. Detail, bloom. And that didn't help. Whatever. I don't explain this game. That is not my job. Let's see. We can just get rid of some materials here. Let's get rid of these research parts too, because we do not need research parts. We'll get rid of the 1 fuel canister that we have. And come on, use the fuel. Really? 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 Fine. Be that way. Be that way. Be my guest. Alright, so you're not producing anymore because you're probably out of molybdenum. Wow, we have 10,000 molybdenum on us? How in the hell did we get so much? Alright. I think I'm going to put a second layer of hoppers here too. Just so that we can speed up this process without having to come back here and reload this all the time. There we go. Craft a cryobomb in Cold Cavern. Use a cargo lift to bring the sulfur up. Beats repeated trips to the magma zone. You know what? I might do that. If we end up using the cryobombs, that's probably a good idea, because we are going to need a lot of it. Alright, we got 15 more of these bad boys. We are getting there. We're at what, 35? Out of 75? This is good. This is good. Alright, we are getting powered up on that guy. We'll let that one fully power. There's not really a big need for us to go all the way down there. Oh, you know what we need to do is we need to make that cargo lift, though. That is priority because we need to get that in place. Improve cargo lift. So we need the ultimate upgrade modules and upgrade module crafter. So let's go back to the surface and get that taken care of absolutely immediately, because we need it. I need it. Buy it, store it. Alright. Ultimate crafter. What do you need? You need... these are expensive. Holy balls. Okay. Okay. Alloyed upgrade modules. We need 5 of these things. Where are the alloys? Ugh. 50. Low power 2. Let's move this. Where do we want to move this, though? Let's put it right on top of this guy. Alright. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so let's try that again. We'll do 50 of those. 25 primary upgrade modules. Oh, man, these are expensive. Those are secondaries. Where are the primaries? What are the primaries? Do we not have any primaries? Oh, balls. I don't think we have any primary upgrade modules. Do we? Magma board built yet? Yeah, good luck with that. Not quite. Not quite. Primary upgrade modules. Oh, we should have those. Those are super cheap. Do we not? Oh, no, we do. There are 2,000 of them. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Alright, primary upgrade modules. And then we need 500 charged lithiums. Out of the 1,500 that we have. Man, these are expensive. Huh. Good lord. Alright. We have 1. We have 2. We have 3. And that should be 5. There we go. That is 5. So let's get all this torn down again. Man, that's expensive. That is pricey. Cargo lift. Cargo lift. We still need a minecart. It's a basic minecart. Cargo lift. We'll head on down. And we should be good. Let's see, improved cargo lift. Now this is going to use more power though, so we might need to do something about that. Yeah, this thing's drawing power like nobody's business. There we go. So, let's head down and let's do some maths. You know how I love maths and how great I am at it, like counting. Oops, a little too hard. Alright, so we have, what, 2,000 that we can put in here? That'll be 600. That'll be 1,200. And then we'll do 2 of these. That's 14. 17. Or is it 1,000? No, it's 2,000. Good. So this should load up exactly 1,000. So the issue that we were having before is we were not loading exactly a 1-for-1 ratio. We were kind of giving it the ability to finagle it a little bit. Like each hopper was supposed to contribute like 90 material, but for whatever reason that was just not happening correctly. So now we should have exact amounts of everything that we need. So these are both producing at the exact same rate, so it has 128 ore per minute and 128 ore per minute. They're both powered by the same power storage block. They are both transmitting the exact same amount of material through here, 100 per minute, and oh, this is 150 per minute. Why is this only 100 per minute? I think it might just need to speed up a little bit. So we have 3 sides, and we have 2 sides. That could be a problem. What do we want to do here? Let me just do that. I think that'll work. That should increase it to 150 per minute. Because we have each side of a hopper produces 50 per minute. So we have 1 side, 2 side, and 3 side, just like we have 1 side, 2 side, and 3 side down there. So we should be good. We should be good. We'll just do that, just for good measure. So we have 4 sides on this one, just because it's a little bit derpy. And let's stagger this too. And sometimes if you have too many pipes going into one intersection, so I've explained this before, but it's worth explaining again. So if we have a length of pipe here, and we have an intersection like this, where we're doing this, and injecting 3 pipes into an existing pipe, this is not going to be as efficient as if we staggered it like so. Because every junction is going to be naturally inefficient, where the AI has to determine which direction it wants to prioritize for the materials to come through. So you always want to make sure, whenever possible, that you stagger the input into the pipe. Yep. Hey, Jeremiah. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, 2 hoppers on the miners. It's not completely necessary. 2 hoppers is fine. It's perfectly 100% fine. The thing that will really make the difference, though, is 1 pipe per side of the hopper, and then staggering the insertion point. So now we have 150 per minute, now that we made those changes. So we should have exactly the same amount of ore coming in, so then our cargo lift should fill up with the exact amount of material that we need. We have 900, 1800, 1900, 2000. Exactly 2000 material going into it every single time. If these actually fill up in time, which they won't, but that's fine. Because we're still at a 1-to-1 ratio for the iron and the nickel, which is the important one. This one can really... yeah, it is whatever it is. All right, so let's do this thing. I could probably take that down, honestly. Don't really need an Arthur charging station down here. You know what we can do? Let's just put it underneath. Boom. Like so. Just in case we need it. And then let's get ourselves a teleporter down here. Let's see. Teleporter. Teleporter. Where's the teleporter? Want the teleporter. I made 2 teleporters, right? Am I just blind again? Huh, weird. I could have sworn I made 2 teleporters. Maybe my inventory was full and these don't stack or something like that. Alright. There we go. So, oh, this is gonna drain so much power. Every time we use it. Oh, rip. Rip, rip, rip. It should be fine. You know what? I'm gonna move this, I think. Do I want to move this? What do we have here? I think I'm just gonna upgrade our lenses. And we'll do it like this. There we go. Now we should be good. And we can seal that back. Tried that, but it does seem to go as fast as different hoppers because I think the limit is how fast the hoppers can output. Hoppers output 50 per side. Period. 50 per side. And they fill 64, or they fill 100 per tick. So the only thing that matters is having, you can have one hopper with 6 pipes on 6 different sides, and as long as you properly inject them into the pipes, like I mentioned, where you you want to stagger the inputs, like this. As long as you stagger the inputs and you have 1 transport pipe per side of the hopper, you only need 1 hopper. You can definitely use multiple hoppers, it doesn't matter, but just as far as game physics go, that's how that works. So, yes, yes. Good. So we're about 2/3 of the way filled up here, which is awesome. And our cargo lift hasn't quite made its trip down. Why are we getting that? What is this? Why is this still here? Might as well reclaim the materials. It's just a waste. Oh, it wasn't even attached to anything. So we're good. So now we can go all the way back up. This guy should be good to go now. So we're blue, we're at 200%. We can go all the way up to the surface, and then we can go on back down after all the chunks load. There we go. Never stagger the junctions. Yeah, it's not really explicitly mentioned. It's just kind of a limitation of the coding. So it's something that I discovered on my own. I'm sure other people have discovered it too, but it's not like part of the tooltips or anything that you can find in the game guides or whatnot. So just an interesting little tidbit. All right. Geothermal. Ooh, we're getting close. I don't want to make all of... Did I make all of them? I did. I think we're good. I think we still need 20 more, if I remember correctly. I don't want to make too many. So, how we doing over here? How we doing with this guy? Oh man, this thing is just rocking it. Look at all this resin. So, was it Wade that asked me? Or, I think it might have been James on Twitter. He was asking me how I fixed my resin problem. I don't remember if I actually showed this. So, first thing I did was I fed this with a shitload of coal to pre-charge it so that it would load up a bunch of these blocks. And it does a pretty decent job of... Are we stuck? We're not producing power. Why are we not producing power? Did this thing go idle? No, we're at speed. I think we might have overloaded this. Yeah. It's very, very possible that we overloaded. It should be fine. It should be fine. So it should go in cycles. Once this conveyor line fills up, it should stop sending power to our ablators and liquefiers and start sending more power over to our refineries. So yeah. But yeah, I sent just a ton of coal down here, like 120 coal down to jumpstart it. And it started to spawn more blocks. Not as many as you'd want. Like 120 coal should spawn 3,000 resin, but it's not. The other thing I did was I stretched this entire conveyor over here and I started mining this. Because this one was actually growing from all of the Minox that we were feeding. Even though this is a green cube. So this is a green cube, so this should not be the primary hive, which is not an official game term. I got yelled at for using primary, but because primary is not an official game term either for this pink hive over here. This is a dominant hive, something along those lines. So yeah, I just stretched it on over here and we are doing it that way. So cool. We have another secondary hive that was getting fed. I just popped a just the solar cell over there to get it mined up. So this guy, so this one grows a little teeny tiny bit, but not very much. So I've just kind of been doing it manually. All right. Oh man, I wish I started using teleporters hours into my game. Yes, they are very handy. You do need a lot of power for them though, especially if you're gonna go down the 700 blocks. This thing uses just a stupid amount of power. This thing's like 100,000 power to use. This one's not too bad, but you do have to power the things. So I had 24 geothermals for the boar. I thought they only had one active hive at a time. You and pretty much me and every single other person in the community. But I posted it to Twitter and I posted it on the forums. We had a kind of a chat with DJ. He's very reluctant to give out game mechanics, but yeah. So pretty much everybody out there assumed that a pink, the pink silhouette was the active hive, so that if you fed Minox, this one should grow. And that's how it should work. And you can see it's growing, so it is doing its job. But active hive is not a game mechanic. This is a dominant hive. It is not saying that this is the only one that will grow. They will all grow at varying rates and for varying reasons. And we are not privy to the coding that determines which of these hives takes that growth from feeding these Minox. So it's kind of convoluted, but that's about as much information as I could glean from DJ, the developer. And like I said, he's very secretive about how game mechanics work, which I find kind of weird. I mentioned this to him. I find it weird that a game that's designed specifically around automating machines and resource generation, and there's this big convoluted secret on how hives generate resin blocks. It seems weird to me, but yeah, it's his game. He can design it how he wants. He can, you know, either take or ignore feedback from the community. He chose to not necessarily ignore, just, you know, he obviously listens and he reads comments and things like that, but he decided that the game was better with a hive mechanic that is not entirely known. So, that is the story of that. Why are you not producing? Oh, you're out of power. Really, dude? hate how it does this. Alright, let's put a turntable down. I'm done with you. Let's see. Oh, I had it. I had it, I had it, I had it. Fine, we'll use a turntable because hoppers are just the worst for directionality. They really are. Probably keep us from exploiting it. You know, that's the thing. Like, the game is designed around automation and automating resource generation. So, it's not exploiting it, it's generating resources as necessary to continue in the game. So, you know, I don't know. Like, this is an actual aspect of the game you pretty much need to do, because if you don't feed these hives, you will not get... You need like 4,000 to 6,000 of the refined liquid resin to be able to make all the machines you need for the Magma War. So you have to feed Minox. It is a game mechanic you have to do. There's not enough hardened resin in this entire world without feeding Minox to be able to generate that much. It is not possible. So this is a game mechanic that is 100% required to do. And I, in my personal opinion, as not a game developer, I have beta tested and alpha tested probably 120 different games in my life. And I can tell you, as a very avid game tester and content tester and feature tester, that I think there should be more defined rules around resource generation in a game that is specifically designed for automating resource generation. But that is my opinion. Anybody can use that opinion to whatever end they would like. And that is that. I very quickly start swimming in resin. Yes, but that is only because you feed your conveyor, your Minox. So, to make 6,000 liquid resin, you need 60,000 resin blocks. And each hive only generates like 200. So you cannot, without feeding Minox, you cannot get enough liquid resin to finish the game. Cannot, 100%. So. Oh, buns. Put that in the wrong place. Alright, so we have 5 by 5, so here's going to be our base platform. Voila. And voila. So what do we need? We need 15 more. 15 more. Good, good, good. Actually, can we make 15 more? Or can we just make 10 more? I think we're close, right? Oop. Geothermal. No, we can make 5 more. Start mining after your stream where you're having troubles. It works perfectly unless there is one really, really far away that is also growing. Yeah, pretty much. It shouldn't happen. So there's a priority system that's in place. I think what happens, if you're actively feeding one, it will continue to feed that one, because we had like 200,000 resin blocks grow out of that one, and nothing else grew except for that one. So I think as long as one is being actively fed, you know, every like 5 seconds or something like that, it will continue to grow one. If you stop feeding it, or you feed it very slowly, it'll go through a priority system. So the primary hive, the one with the pink silhouette, will get like priority 100. So it'll take, or let's say it's like a priority 90. So it'll do 90% of the resin that comes in after that will go to the primary hive, and then it'll distribute like one priority to all the ones that are closest to the CPH. So proximity from the CPH does matter with which ones get resin. So there's like a 5 priority for the one green cube, 5 priority for the other green cube that we looked at, those 2, and then there's a 90 priority for our main one. Considering we're feeding it very slowly, we feed it like once per minute instead of a normal conveyor that feeds 150 per minute. I think just by truncating it and causing it to feed very slowly causes the other hives to take to get that 5% chance of growing, and that was causing the problems. That's my guess. Like I said, I don't know, and he's not really sharing what the mechanic is, but that is my guess. Because we did have like 200,000 resin stretch all the way to our CPH with none of the other hives growing. And then immediately when I put this farm in, we started having those other hives taking priority over our main hive. So that's my guess, and I'm sticking to it. But we are way over time. So sorry about that, everybody, if you were hoping to get out of here before an hour rolled around. We unfortunately did not get the magma board in place, or the geothermal generator in place, but we are super duper close. I just need to make like 74 more of the magnetic blocks, and then we should be good. So we should be there. So we'll start out next episode with working on the pipe coater and getting all those pipes spread all the way down into the magma cavern, and that should be a good time. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, rating, and subscribe or follow on your particular platform that you're watching on. It would be definitely appreciated to see all of you return, and keep watching the content if you like it. If you have any questions or anything you want to recommend for a future episode, or any other games you want me to play, feel free to go into the description section and find the Discord link down there. I'm usually there before and after every stream. We can chat about whatever you want, about life, about gaming, anything. So just hit me up over there. I'd love to hear from you all. Otherwise, take care and see you next time.